Hello, everybody. Welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and here we are. This is the last home game here at Biddy Beer Ballpark for the Baseball America Co-op League 2025. Somehow it came and went again. The team does have two more games, but they are on the road, and then we will maybe have one game in the playoffs. I think that we have locked down the number two wild card slot in the Eastern Division, but we're sort of backing into the playoffs. Unfortunately, the Eastern Division crown is far out of reach. So congratulations to the Montreal Royal Blues, who have won the Eastern Division crown. Right now, I believe they are leading by 8 games. Shout out to the Montreal squad. So we're hoping that we'll meet them in the second round of the playoffs. So tonight, not only is it the last game at Biddy Beer Ballpark, but it'll be the last regular season start here for Jake Hjelle, taking on said Montreal Royal Blues. So let's see what happens. So unfortunately, right now, the Minutemen have a dissonant until further notice. We're hoping it's their second most recent one. So hope if they do get another TFN, it'll knock that off. But they are going to be dissonant going into this game. Welcome to everybody joining me in the chat room. Mark, I just saw your 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 chat. Thank you for wearing a New England cap. I know it's probably hard for you not to cheer for the Canadian team. I understand, but thanks for showing up here in New England for the game tonight. All right, so for Montreal, first we'll roll to see if they are going to be harmonious on their 1-game win streak, and they get a 1. Oh boy, so this is going to be fully harmonious against fully dissonant, and again, the beginning dice are not being kind to me. Let's see what they get on the chart. Unfortunately, they are going to get a injury. Let's see. It's going to be an outfielder and their catcher. Ooh, which their catcher is also their cleanup batter, Dominic Tazi, is going to have to sit out, which probably they would be sitting out their starters at this point anyways in the season. So let's see which outfielder it is. It's going to be their center fielder. So they are going to lose their leadoff batter and their cleanup batter. So Owens is out, and let me see who their backup center fielder is. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's going to change a lot of things because their backup catcher is in at DH. So he will switch to catching. So that's an easy fix. Jace Raleigh will now he'll remain batting ninth, but he will now be catching instead of the DH. So let's get Tazi out of there and Owens. Let's see. Their backup center fielder is Jason Morosky, who was in at right field. So he will be going into center field. Let's see. And then their backup right fielder is also Jason Morosky. Let's see. So I guess they're going to have to go with Nick Camus is a utility player. So we'll put him in at right field. All right. So I'm going to move everybody up one. So Luke Howard will now be leading things off. So it'll be Howard, then LaMonaco, Tazi will be out. Let's see, and then everybody else up. So we've Funderburg, Morowski in center, Cano at second, Waldcott at short. Let's see, then we'll put in Nick Camus in at right field. So he's a semi-prospect, semi-stoic, neutral on fielding. X. Let's see. Oh, and then they need a DH. So let's see. I guess they're. Oh, actually, you know what? They have Lion Rodriguez that they can put in as a outfielder. They're going to put him in at center. And then Morowski can go back to being the DH because he is not a good fielder. There we go. All right. So Lion Rodriguez in at center field, batting 8th. All right, there we go. Fortunately, technology makes editing my score sheet a little bit easier when things like that happen. There we go. All right. So now we get to roll on the stormy chart for New England. So right now they have they're distant until further notice, but their closer, Billy Lowen, has fresh till further notice. We would love to get rid of the distant until further notice before the playoffs. Let's see. And we will not. This is going to be a minor issue with the manager. Let's see what the minor issue is. It's going to be a batter is scratched from the lineup. Let's see. No! Oh, it's going to be Sean Carty is scratched from the lineup. Oh, my goodness. That is just not fair. All right, well, so we will have to go to our bench. Let's see. We will bring in Dory Monick. Is that who I want to bring in at center field? Well, you know what? Why don't I give Tommy Moretta a very, very rare start? And he will he'll go in at center, but he will be batting 9th. So Sean Carty scratched from the starting lineup, a late scratch. And boy, oh boy, that definitely affects us. He was also our designated hot batter for the game. Boy, oh boy. When it rains, it pours for New England. And we have had a bad string of luck here heading into the end of the season. All right, so Tommy Reddy is semi-prospect. Let's see, neutral and semi-gold in center field. And he will be batting 9th. All right, let's see. So, yes, Carty was out partying too much. For sure. All right, so we need to find a new hot batter. Let's see. I guess we can give it Corbin Young, who had 2 hits in his last game, and Corbin Young will get the start at the leadoff spot. So we got some major power in the leadoff slot. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get the game going here. My goodness. Usually there's not quite that much pre-game activity. But 3 scratches total between both teams. All right, so here we go. So leading off, it'll be Luke Howard, the slugging first baseman. How about that? It's going to be the first baseman for both teams will be leading off in this game. Here we go. Jake Peanut Butter Jelly takes to the mound. He'll get a nice round of applause from the audience as he gets ready for his last start of the regular season here. A great campaign he has had. And he's going to get Howard to bounce to third for the first out, and that is how this game finally gets underway. Our first pitch here at 9:11 in the PM. Here comes Matt LaMonaco, third baseman for Montreal. Let's see, ace no, sad sack no. He is going to get a double into right field, so he'll pull it down the line. And there's our first hit and first runner of the game. The Royal Blues, the runner in scoring position, and one out. Here is Jim Funderburk in left field, batting third. 1-2-6. Oh, he is going to line out to second base for out number 2, and the runner at second. Let's see if they double him off, and they do. Hey, all right. So it's a liner to Mazzarello, and then he wins the race back to the bag, and will tag out LaMonaco at second, and bang bang, that ends the top of the first. No runs, one hit, nobody left on. Montreal nothing, and New England coming up to bat. All right, Jeff Ducant getting the start here for Montreal. And here we go, facing a little different lineup. It'll be Corbin Young leading things off. That late scratch of Cardi. All right, 4-5-5. Flash, yes, that will be a strikeout. And that's how the Minutemen batting gets started. Here comes Slade Wynn, the rookie third baseman. He has had a great campaign. Oh, and this might be another home run for him. Not an ace. He is not a sad sack. We are going to the the glove chart. Let's see, and I don't believe they have any outfielders who are gold. So that is going to be a home run for posterity's sake. We can see where it goes. Oh, and it was a 6 anyway, so that is just a far deep and gone into left center field or right center field. A no doubt moonshot. And New England gets on the board first, 1-0. Slade Wynn, hopefully the third baseman for a few years, as does play a pretty good third base and has a really good bat. So there we go. This will bring up the DH, Omar Tovar. Base is empty, one out, but one run already in. Ace no, champion no. This will be a ground out to short. Out number 2. And that will bring up Nolan Mazzarello, who made the fantastic play in the top of the first to get them out of a jam. Let's see. Struggler no, champion no. This will be a ground out to second, and that will do it. One run, one hit. Nobody left on, and after one full, New England on top, 1-0. So this will be the 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up. Jason Morosky back in the DH role. Originally was supposed to be in right field, but because of a couple scratches, goes back to his DH role here tonight. Here is his first at-bat. 2, 3, 5. Wild no. He is eager. He's a semi-whiffer. Doesn't get the dots. So he's going to get a C&I single up the middle. And the leadoff runner is aboard. That'll bring up Yenier Canoe, his first at-bat. Let's see. He will fly out to center field for out number 1. 1 on, 1 out, 1-run game. Here comes Matt Waldecook. And at short tonight for Montreal. 2-2-3. Wild no. Is he a slugger or a utility? He is not. So that is going to be a single into left field, and they will have runners at first and second with just one out. That brings up Nick Camus. Camus in at right field. Thought he was going to have the night off, but because of a couple late scratches, let's see. And he is not going to take advantage of this opportunity, as he is going to ground into a 5-4-3 twin killing, and that will end the threat. So it's no runs on 2 hits, 1 left on, and we'll head to the bottom of second. New England still on top, 1-0. For New England, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up. Chris McCurk lead things off, the right fielder for your New England Minutemen. And he's going to start by lining out to second base for quick out number 1. Here comes Joe Barkdahl in at left field tonight for New England. Let's see, and he is going to get under one. He will pop it out to second base. And there are 2 quick outs. We'll go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. Shortstop Don De Jesus, a semi-prospect. Jeff Ducat, a semi-icon. And we do get the dots. Let's see, so 2-6, icon pitcher, yes. So he will get the strikeout. And 1-2-3 goes New England in the bottom of the second, still 1-0. As we head to the top of the third. So as the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for Montreal, Lion Rodriguez in at center field, batting 8th here tonight. Let's see, that is a fresh check. Yes, they will get him to pop out to third for out number 1. And here comes Jace Raleigh, who was originally scheduled to be in the lineup, but in at DH, and he is doing the catching tonight. As Dominic Tazi was a late scratch from the lineup. Let's see, 4-5-5, flash. Yes, that will be a strikeout, and that is strikeout number 1 for Jake Hjelle. We'll go back to the top of the order. 2 out, 1 on. Or sorry, 2 out, nobody on. Here comes Luke Howard. Howard 0 for 1 so far tonight. 1-2-5, struggler, no, not a patient batter. He is a whiffer, though, so that'll be strikeout number 2 and out number 3. 1-2-3 goes Montreal in the top of the third, and we'll head to the bottom half. New England still on top, 1-0. All right, let's see. So it is going to be the catcher, Austin McWhorter, batting in 8th tonight. With the shuffling of the lineup. Let's see what he does in his first at-bat. He'll get a pitch to hit, drive it out to center field, but it is just warning track power. That'll be caught for out number 1. Here comes the New England center fielder, Tommy Moretta. That sounds weird to say. Let's see what he does. And he is not patient. Well, he's going to get a hot shot on the infield. Let's see what happens. Is the first baseman Gould? No, he is neutral. So it's going to be a bad throw from an infielder, and Moretta will be safe at first on the air. So that's going to be an E5. And Moretta is aboard. First error of the night for either team. We'll go back to the top of the order. Here comes Corbin Young. He struck out in his first plate appearance. A chance to extend the team's lead here. Moretta on at first. 1 out, 1 run game. Iron catcher. No, their catcher is neutral. Corbin Young does not have a good eye. That is going to be a strikeout. He will strike out for the 2nd time. And there are 2 down. And we're going to go to the right and now chart. So here we go. Semi-hot pitcher, semi-hot batter. What's going to happen? Slade Wynn, so far the only run of the game, that solo home run in the bottom of the first. We get the dot, so they're both hot. 3-6. Oh, cold pitcher, no. So that's going to be a pop out to the catcher. And that will do it. So Wynn gets under one, and he'll slam his bat down, jog to first, but Raleigh will make the catch, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, one error, one left on, and it is still 1-0 as we go to the top of the fourth inning. We're sailing right along here. Let's see. For Montreal, they will have their 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up here in the fourth. Matt LaMonaco had a double in his first appearance and then got doubled off at second on a bang-bang play. Let's see. 5-6-6. Wild, no. Not a good eye. So that's going to be a strikeout. And Jake Hjelle has now struck out 3 batters in a row. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Once again, Jake Hjelle will be semi-hot. Funderburk will be neutral. Funderburk, that line-out victim in his first inning. 5-6. Hot pitcher. Oh, doesn't get the dot. So we're going to go to infield drama. 4-6. Our shortstop, he is not gold. He is neutral. So it's going to be a ball that'll eat him up at short. And Funderburk is on the E6. So now both teams with an error. And we are going to go to the experience chart. And unfortunately, it's going to be prospect versus icon. As the DH, Morosky steps in. 4-5. Prospect batter, no. So it's going to be a hard to field infield grounder. Batter out at first. All right. So the runner will advance to second, but we will get that out at first base for out number 2. All right. So the tying run in scoring position. For Cano, the second baseman for Montreal, Cano is 0 for 1 with a flyout. Let's see, 2-4-5. He is not a hero, so that is going to be a pop out to second base. And the runner will be stranded at second. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. New England still on top, 1-0. And we will begin on the experience chart with Omar Tovar. Tovar neutral, Duquette semi-icon. As Christopher Hoffman joins us, welcome. Let's see, 6-6. Ooh, there's the pitch. It's a drive to center field. We're going to go to the fence chart. All right, so Tovar is a semi-slugger. Let's see if he gets the dot, and he does. So we'll be rolling on the slugger chart, and a 5 is a home run. Hey, all right. So 2 hits and both of them solo home runs, and New England extends their lead to 2-0. Here we go. All right, leadoff bomb by the DH. That'll get the crowd fired up. Here comes the second baseman, Nolan Mazzarello. Mazzarello 0 for 1 so far tonight. 2-5-5. Star, no. He is not a home run king, so he will fly out to left field. And there's out number 1. Here comes McCurk. McCurk 0 for 1 with a line out in his first appearance. 2-3-5. Wild, no. He's not eager. He will ground out to second base. 4 out number 2. That'll bring up Joe Barkdahl. Barkdahl popped out in his first appearance. 2-3-6 does not have double control, but the special Backle home rule is instead of asking if the pitcher's batting, it's if they're the same handed, and they are. So that will be a strikeout to end the inning. So after the solo home run, Duquette settles down and retires the next 3 batters. We'll head to the top of the 5th. New England on top, 2-0. Let's see, middle of the order, I guess bottom half of the order. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. Matt Waldcock. Let's see, he had a single in his first at bat. 1-4-6. That is a flash check, and that will be another strikeout for Jake Hjelle. That is 4 Ks on the night. For the young hurler, here comes Nick Camus. Camus ground into a double play in his first at-bat. Let's see, wild, no. Not a sad sack. He's a semi-utility, but not a sad sack. So he is going to get a single into right field. He would get a stolen base, but he's semi-stoked to get the dot. So he will hold at first. So a 1-out single by Camus. And the tying run comes to the plate in Lion Rodriguez. Rodriguez 0 for 1 with a pop-out. Let's see, 1-4-5. Not a struggler. There we go. They're going to get their second double play. 5-4-3 around the horn. And the pitcher's best friend helps out Jake Hjelle for the second time tonight. Here we go. So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. And it is still 2-0. New England on top. Or we'll head to the bottom of the 5th, rather. All right. So here in the bottom of the 5th will be the 7, 8, 9 batters coming up. Don DeJesus 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And it's all ones. Oh, do we get the dot? Oh, darn. Don DeJesus was a decider dot away from getting a very rare home run. But he'll have to settle for a leadoff double off the wall. And there we go. So leadoff runner is aboard and in scoring position for the catcher, Austin McWhorter, who flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Let's see, Workman, no. Whiffer, Dot says no. This will be a grounder to third. So the runner will hold at second. There is out number 1. And we will go to the experience chart. Tommy Moretta is a semi-prospect against a semi-icon pitcher. Get the dot. 2-4. So not an icon batter. This will be a ground out to short. So again, the runner will have to hold. There are 2 outs, and we'll go back to the top of the order. Corbin Young has not enjoyed being at the top of the order. He has struck out twice. Let's see, 3-3-5. Wild, no. Sad sack, no. Well, there we go. That will be an RBI single, and then Young is going to do his Sean Carty impression and steal second base. So DeJesus comes in to score. And that'll make it 3-0. And then Corbin Young will steal second base in the next at-bat. So here comes Slade Wynn, who already has a solo home run, has also popped out. Let's see what he can do here. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't get the dot for being fresh, but he'll settle for a ground out to first. And that will do it. New England tacks on 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on. And they extend their lead to 3-0 as we head to the top of the 6th. All right, so here in the top of the 6th will be the 9-1-2 batters coming up for New England. All right, let's see. So the catcher Raleigh, he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Yeah, I was hoping some more guys from the league would be able to hop on tonight. But hopefully when I broadcast the playoff, potentially my lone playoff game, we can get more people to join. All right, let's see what we got here. 2, 4, 5. Raleigh, not a hero, so he will pop out to second for out number 1, and we'll go back to the top of the order, and we're going to go back to the experience chart. Hjelle a prospect. Howard is neutral. Let's see. 1, 6. Icon pitcher, no. So batter connects. It would be a single, but it has a delta, and Howard's delta is a double. So Howard gets his first hit of the night and gets himself right into scoring position with a leadoff double. That will bring up Matt Lamonaco. Lamonaco 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Let's see. 2, 4, 4. Not an ace. Not a champion. He is a semi-whiffer, though, so that will be a strikeout. And that will be out number 2. Getting bad about updating the peg there. All right, so 2 outs. Still a runner in scoring position. Let's see, as Derek will have the Magisports Network back on this Friday at 7 Eastern. Let's see. Oh, for your XHL co-op draft lottery. Oh, awesome. All right. I will definitely try to tune into that. I potentially might be going live at 9 on Friday, but that sounds exciting. Looking forward to seeing some results come out of the co-op league. And can't wait for the draft. All right, so Jim Funderburk comes up. Funderburk 0 for 2. He has reached on an error and lined out. Let's see, 3, 6, 6. Oh, he will get one here, but it's to the warning track in center field for out number 3. And that runner will be stranded in scoring position. It remains 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. So a very good outing so far for Jake Hjelle. Let's see how deep he goes into the game. Maybe we can get a couple more insurance runs here. Ducat, he's still semi-fresh. I guess he'll be on a very, very short leash. If anybody reaches, he will get pulled. Here comes Omar Tovar. He got a solo home run in his last at-bat. He's also ground out. Oh boy, well, and he is going to get a solo home run in his 3rd at-bat as well. Gets the dot for the slugger, and kaboom. And that will do it for Ducat. As New England has 3 solo home runs, accounting for 3 of their runs, but now they are on top 4-0. And here comes the manager with the hook on Ducat. Let's see, they will bring in Renee Paul in relief. So Ducat goes 5+ innings. In line for the loss now. 4 runs, all of them earned. And again, 3 solo home runs. So actually pitched pretty well. Other than those 3 home runs, he gave up 2 other hits. My goodness. Wow, what a crazy stat line that will be. All right, so here comes Paul. See if he can keep the bats in check and keep it a 4-run game. 5, 6, 6. Wild, no. Good eye, no. That will be a strikeout. And that will give them out number 1. And we'll go to the right now chart. McCurt will be neutral. Paul will be hot after the strikeout. 2, 4. Hot batter, no. So fly out to left field for out number 2. And then here comes Barkdahl, who is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. 2, 3, 3. Ace or star, he is a full star. That'll be a ground out to short. And that will do it for the bottom of the 6th. 1 run on 1 hit, nobody left on. 4-0 New England on top as we head to the 7th inning. All right, so Jake Hjelle, we'll let him stay in. We do have a pretty well-rested bullpen, and again, Billy Lowen has the fresh till further notice, so I won't be afraid to use him for maybe a six inning save, although not a save situation right now. But for now, we'll get Colton Grandstaff. Will get up in the bullpen, as well as Hideki Wada. But let's see how he does here. It'll be in the middle of the order. The DH Morosky to lead things off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how about that? Jelly does still have semi-freshness because he's pitching a shutout. So he gets the dot. So that is going to be back-to-back strikeouts to start the top of the seventh. So Morosky goes down, and Cano. So that is strikeouts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The strikeouts number 6 and 7. All right. Here comes Matt Waldekuck. He is 1 for 2 rather, with a single and a strikeout. I don't have Mike in the chat room putting up the donuts. Oh boy, triple fours. Let's see, he is not a scrapper, so that is going to be a double into right field. And uh-oh, we're not out of this yet. So, runner in scoring position for Nick Camus. Camus is 0 for 2. He's ground into a double play and singled. Can Jelly get the last out here of the 7th? Let's see. I think he will, as Camus is a semi-utility. We get the dot, so that is going to be a grounder to short. And that will do it. So Jelly, with a shutout here through 7 full. It is 4-0 as we head into the 7th inning stretch. All right, so I'll bring out my freshly tuned ukulele. And here we go, the last regular season stretch of the 2025 season. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. So let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. So uke time indeed. And let's head to the bottom of the 7th, where it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up. And we'll have a new pitcher for Montreal. Let's see. They'll bring in Vance Varsho to face this part of the lineup. So Paul just goes the 1 inning and retires 3 batters in order, getting a strikeout. So now here comes Varsho. He will try to keep this a 4-run game. The catcher, McWhorter, 0 for 2 tonight. So the flyout and a ground out. 2, 2, 3. Not wild. Not a slugger or utility. So, hey, McWhorter is going to lead off with a single. And gets his first hit of the night. That'll bring up Tommy Moretta. Moretta, he has reached on an error and ground out. And he will ground into a 5-4-3 double play. Here to oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We're starting out with Don De Jesus. Let's see. He was also not a slugger or utility, right? So yeah, so that'll be a single. Okay. And it'll be McWhorter who grounds into the 5-4-3 double play. There we go. Okay. Now Tommy Moretta steps up. Base is empty and 2 out. 256, struggler, no. Not a champion or patient. Infield drama. Let's see, 1-6. I don't believe their shortstop is gold. No, he is neutral. So that's going to be a hit that'll get through the diving shortstop for a single. And that might be Tommy Moretta's first hit of the season. Just a sec. Let me pull up, because I actually have the stats here. Thanks. Oh no, that's hit number 3 on the season for Tommy Moretta. A big thank you to James, who does the stats for our co-op league, and also manages Chicago. All right, so there we go. So Moretta is aboard, and back at the top of the order we go for Corbin Young. Corbin Young, who got an RBI single and then stole second in his last at-bat. He's also struck out twice. 136, not an ace. Let's see, he is not a whiffer and not cold, so that's going to be another infield drama roll. 1-4, the first baseman not iron, so he will make the grab and then take it to the bag himself to get Young, and that will do it. So let's see, no runs on 2 hits, 1 left stranded. Still 4-0, New England on top as we head to the top of the 8th. And boy, oh boy, Jake Hjelle pitching really well. I'm going to let him go until somebody reaches with a 4-run lead. And we've got the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up here. So here's Lion Rodriguez, who is 0 for 2 with a pop out and ground into a double play. And he will fly out to center field for out number 1. Montreal down to its last 5 outs. Here's the catcher, Raleigh, who was 0 for 2. Let's see. He will fly out to right field. And 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the order we go. Luke Howard, 1 for 3 with a double so far tonight. 134, gold catcher. Yes, we do have a gold catcher. That is going to be a strikeout for out number 3. And Jake Hjelle has thrown 8 shutout innings. My goodness. Let's see. And has given up just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits tonight. All right. So a great effort by the young Jake Peanut Butter Jelly. Just 3 outs away from a complete game shutout. To the bottom of the 8th we go. And Montreal, they also coincidentally have their closer, Brewer, has the fresh till further notice. So they will bring him out just to keep this a 4-run game and give him a little bit of work before they hit the road and go back home to Montreal for a 2-game series against New England to close out the regular season. All right, so here we go, and he will face the heart of the order, the 2, 3, 4 batters coming up. Slade Wynn got that solo home run, got the scoring started all the way back in the first inning, and then he is popped out and ground out. Let's see, 3, 5, 6. This is a lefty against a righty. Wynn not a utility or a sad sack, so he is going to get his second hit of the night. And he is on here in the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring up Omar Tovar. Tovar has 2 solo home runs on the night. Let's see what he does here. 3-3-6. Ace. Yes, he is. That'll be a fly out to center field for out number 1. And we'll go to the experience chart. Brewer, full icon. Mazzarello, a full prospect. 2-3. Prospect pitcher, no. So that'll be a ground out to second. So they'll get win on the force, and Mazzarello will reach on the fielder's choice. And now 2 outs. Still a runner at first. Chris McCurk steps up to the plate. Brewer deals, and he will get the strikeout on McCurk. So the leadoff single goes for naught. And the score remains 4-0 as we head to the 9th inning. All right, so here we go. Jake Hjelle, they're going to let him go out there and see if he can finish off a complete game shutout and give his team a boost as they wind down the regular season. Here we go. And he will also face the heart of the order. 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. Here's Matt LaMonaco. He has a double and 2 strikeouts on the night. 3, 3, 4. Acer Star. Yes, pop out to first base. And the crowd starting to roar on their feet. He's 2 outs away now. Here's Jim Funderburk. Funderburk is 0 for 3, has reached on an error. 1-5-6. Funderburk is a whiffer. He will go down swinging. And there's out number 2. Here we go. Everyone in Bitty Beer Ballpark on their feet. As Jake Hjelle 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Here is the DH, Morosky. Morosky is 1 for 3 tonight. A single, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hjelle gets the sign. Winds, kicks, delivers. Let's see. Oh, and Morosky is going to reach on a bad pitch and pops out or flies out. It is into center field, and Moretta under it. Takes a couple steps to his right, and he's got it for the out. And there we go. Peanut butter jelly time indeed, as Jake Hjelle throws a complete game shutout. New England wins 4-0 to close out their regular season at home. All right. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. As I said, I'm pretty sure that New England has locked in the second wild card spot. So we will at least have one more show with Baseball America for the first round of the playoffs, maybe 2. We'll take it from there. But thank you, everybody who has tuned in all season long. This is my favorite project every year, is doing the Baseball America Co-op League. Look forward to the set every year it comes out. So thank you, everybody, for sharing my passion here of Baseball America. I should be back on this Friday. We'll be heading to the football gridiron. Some Fury football coming at you to start the weekend. But until then, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.